Welcome, ladies and gents, to the newest edition of the Nicky YouTube podcast. I'm your host, the future six-time TRW heavyweight champion, EBSC MMA middleweight and welterweight champion, the drummer for Death Sings a Melody, and Slip News, and solo artist, the author, the actor, the overall most entertaining man on planet Earth. I am Nicky Vale, and joining me later today will be one of my best friends, Mykal, MSD Dingle. You're gonna have 2/3 of the Three Musketeers on this podcast, guys. But, so, in news, Paul Bearer, Will Moody, one of his sons just recently passed away. Paul Bearer is a late WWE Hall of Fame inductee. He was inducted by two of his sons, who accepted the induction on his behalf. One of them tragically passed away. Very sad to hear about all these people passing lately. So my thoughts are out to the Moody family in this very tragic and hard time. But, in lighter news, Bellator 125 featured Doug the Rhino Marshall, and it was just an overall great event. I mean, there were a lot of impressive victories. I can't remember his name, but there was this skinny guy coming to this fight at 29-0, facing this veteran, and the kid's only 20, and he's already 29-0, facing a veteran, and he knocked him out like it was nothing. Got him on the ground and pound, very nasty. Very one-sided fight, and he's 30-0, and that's very impressive for a 20-year-old, I think. So yeah, very, very entertaining night, to say the least. And in entertainment news, great segue, Dixie Carter has a locker room meeting, or so the internet wrestling community reports, and says that she's happy that Impact is on Wednesday nights, and by January they're expected to have a new home. Whatever that is supposed to mean, but that could mean a new TV deal, that could mean a new place to record all their Impacts, because they haven't really had a place to record them yet. So, who knows what's going on with Dixie right now. It's very crazy time lately for TNA. But I gotta say, what's impressing me is this whole tag team tournament with the Hardys, Team 3D, also known as the Dudley Boys, and the Wolves. This tournament, the rules are the first team to pick up 2 victories wins, and whoever picked up the latest victory gets to choose the next match stipulation. And they're all 3-way matches, so it's all, an even fight. Like, there was a tables match, and we wound up seeing Jeff Hardy swanton bomb off the top rope to the outside of the ring. Forget who it was. I think it was one of the Wolves through a table, and it's some impressive stuff for a guy Jeff Hardy's age. The Dudley Boys, they got 1 victory. The Hardys got 1 victory. The Wolves are at 0. I personally don't know who should win this. I mean, the Wolves are young, so maybe they have the advantage here. I don't know how long Matt Hardy's going to be staying in TNA. I don't know how long Devon and Bully are going to be staying in TNA. So, who should win this? I'm thinking let the younger guys take the titles, man. I mean, I think they're great champions, but whoever wins, what's next for him, who knows, let's say the Dudley Boys win. Who's gonna face the Dudley Boys? Honestly. Same with the Hardys, same with the Wolves. TNA better make sure that whoever does win this series, very competitive series, whoever does win this series, this tournament, they need to have a line of challengers in back of them. I think they should bring back, Inc. Shannon Moore and Jesse Neal if they can. How about Generation Me? Some more independent guys. They need to bring those guys up and revamp their tag division. I know money's tight though, so They just need to try to do what they can, man. Hell, even let the bromans go for the title again, just so there's someone to challenge, I guess. Better than nothing. I want someone of prestige, former champions, things of that nature. I wouldn't even mind seeing 2 women challenge for the title, similar to how like Eric Young held the Knockouts tag team title way back when. Wouldn't even mind seeing women challenge for the title. That'd be pretty epic. So TRRW Wounds of War will be on YouTube October 2nd. You're going to want to check that out for some awesome action. Guys like Hunter will be wrestling Hunter versus Kevin Keith for the TRRW Heavyweight Championship. I'll be facing my cousin, if I even want to call him that, Death Vale, and I'm going to get me some retribution. You know that much. I'm sore, I'm beaten down, but I'm going to have a street fight with that kid, and I'm going to beat the crap out of him. Let's see, who else? Fred Heroes actually beat Robert Steele for the Cruiserweight title on Warzone. He got into an argument with Hunter after Hunter was, gave Steele some advice before the match. He wanted to punch Hunter in the face. Steele went to swing at him and missed, and then Fred Heroes hit that Wrestling Hero Slam and got the 3 count. Major upset. So Heroes is going to be defending that Cruiserweight title against Steele. That hit first, ask questions later kind of catchphrase thing, attitude he's been having, Fred Heroes, is pretty amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, TRW Wounds of War, you're going to want to check that out, just like you want to check out DDP Yoga. Great to stretch those muscles, maybe even very well replace going to the gym from now on. So you're going to want to check out DDP Yoga. That's how amazing the yoga is, by Diamond Dallas Page. Guys like Chris Jericho use it. Amazing, just to be quite frank. What else? If you haven't checked out Limitless's new music video, you're going to want to do that. Go to YouTube, type in Limitless Music Video Lessons. It's an amazing song. I downloaded it on iTunes. You can too. Go ahead and check that out. And Night of Champions, WWE, if you have not seen it. John Cena beat Lesnar by DQ. Rollins was going to cash in his Money in the Bank on Brock Lesnar before Dean Ambrose returned and beat the crap out of him. We saw Miz get back his Intercontinental title. We saw Sheamus retain his United States title. We saw AJ get back her Divas title. What other title changes did we see? We saw Goldust and Stardust take the Usos tag team title. I was pretty shocked by that, but it's I guess that's what's best for business, man. Having 2 freaks, those guys, I don't even know what's up with them. I love their gimmicks though, but Goldust, Stardust, I want to see them as tag team champions. I mean, I think they're doing great. So yeah, tune in to, we have 4 parts of this podcast. This is part 1. We're going to have 3 more parts with Mykal Dingle as we talk about wrestling and MMA championships, football, Wilcox Technical High School here, and a bunch of things of that nature. Just goofing off. How we even met will be in this this amazing podcast. So make sure you check it out. Remember, check out TRW Wounds of War iPay-per-view. You can listen to the commentary highlights for free on YouTube. www.youtube.com/TRW Wrestling 1. And feel free to hit me up on that Twitter machine that you guys have been using, at The Veil Podcast. Hit me up. Give me your thoughts. Comment below. What can I do to make this podcast better for you? This is the People's Podcast. I want to hear from you. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me who you want me to interview, and I'll see if I could get them. This has been part 1 of the Nickyville YouTube podcast. We got 3 more parts to go. Check it out on YouTube. Thanks for listening.